guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So, last night I watched The Kissing Booth, and as some of you may know, The Kissing Booth 2 just came out on July 24th. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the first movie. But first, let me tell you what it's about. When teenager Elle's first kiss leads to a forbidden romance with the hottest boy in high school, she risks her relationship with her best friend. So Elle is played by Joey King, and her best friend is Lee, and his brother is Noah. And I believe they're a year older than both of them. So Lee and Elle grew up together, and she is crushing on Noah. But she doesn't really, throw herself at him like all the other girls do in their high school. So he takes interest in her, and obviously her to him. But between Elle and Lee, they have all kinds of rules that they must follow. And rule number 9, I think, is you cannot date your best friend's sibling or brother or whatever. So she can't date him, but they go behind Lee's back and start seeing each other, and then Lee finds out the hard way. Their friendship is at risk and is being torn apart because of this big secret that they're holding on to, basically. So they go on for not talking for a while. Elle doesn't talk to Lee or Noah, and then eventually they all come back together and she starts talking to both of them. So as I mentioned, Elle and Noah go behind Lee's back and have a relationship with one another without him knowing. But how this all started was Lee and Elle put together the Kissing Booth for a fair or whatever that their school was holding. One of the OMG girls didn't want to kiss this one guy because they thought he was disgusting. So they made her put the blindfold on and go out. So what happened was Noah bought a ticket, and that one guy was cutsies, and he let Noah cut him. So that's how he ended up kissing Elle. And she took the blindfold off after the first kiss, and they kissed again. And she went to go tell Lee, and you could kind of tell he was upset about it, even though she was like, so, I kissed your brother. But you could tell he was upset about it, and he just kind of made a little joke. If you sleep with him, we won't be best friends anymore. We won't be friends ever again. I won't speak to you. But you could tell that he actually meant it. So I really enjoyed this film. I wanted to watch it a while ago. I just never did because I felt like it wasn't really up my alley. It wasn't my kind of show, but after watching it, it really was. And it was such a good, I really liked this movie, and I cried throughout the whole part, all of it. So this was a good film, but also sad at the same time, not in a bad way, but I cried through most of it. The only thing I didn't like were the 3 girls in it. They are called the OMG girls or whatever, because each of their names starts with an O, M, and a G. It just kind of reminded me of Mean Girls in a way. I feel like it might not have been a high school film, a high school movie without them in it, because in the movies there's always a clique, a mean clique, or a mean person that has a reputation. So I also feel like my score would be higher, but I couldn't stop thinking of Elle, Joey King, because all that I thought of was Gypsy Rose, because she played Gypsy Rose, and I had seen that prior to seeing this movie. So that's the only thing that was stuck in my head, she's Gypsy Rose. So I feel like if I didn't see that Gypsy Rose, I wouldn't have thought that through the entire movie. I wouldn't have made that correlation. I give this movie a 74. Could have been higher, like I said, if I hadn't seen her and Gypsy Rose before seeing this. But it was a good movie overall. So that's it for today. That's my review. I will be reviewing The Kissing Booth 2. So if you want to watch that, stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, comment down below if you've seen this, what your thoughts on this movie were, and if you liked The Kissing Booth 2 better than this one, if you had seen that one. But yeah, my name is Nicole, and I'll catch you next time.